Hi, everybody. Judah Hoover here with HC Capital.
Sheldon Zimmerman with HC Capital.
Right, this is take 3 on July 3rd. For the too long didn't read, if you want to shut this video off, just so you know, we are fully rented. Everything's going great. No problems to discuss. One or two, interesting things to discuss, but no problems. Everything is vanilla, bean, peachy keen. Everything's going great. It's funny, shooting these videos sometimes is the hardest thing we do in a quarter, isn't it, Sheldon?
It is.
So we're marginal. We could do a distribution this quarter. We've made the decision not to and just do a stronger distribution in Q4.
Yeah.
Of all of our rentals, we're all fully rented, fully occupied. We have one woman. Why don't you tell that story?
Yeah.
She got a little bit behind.
We ended up having to go to court for her. But right before actually physically going to court for the first hearing, she paid what she owed. So we didn't even get to the lockout stage. So
she showed up with $5,000.
Yep.
Said, please let me stay.
Yep.
And you toured the property.
Yes, toured the property. Everything looked good. She's taking very good care of the property. So
this is what's so beautiful about Class A rentals is you have good people who are going to do the right thing. Occasionally, life happens. We're all playing this game called life. And, there is no cut and dry sometimes on this. You've got decisions, you've got principles, but the joke I always tell, if it doesn't say it in the New or Old Testament, it's open for negotiation. It's open for debate. So I don't know, maybe that's blasphemous. I don't know, but it's that's how I feel about it. So, but we did file and we were ready to evict. And so she knows we mean business. Mm-hmm. And we got the money out of her. We still are on a little bit of a payment plan with her.
We are, yeah.
So, because she paid, how it works is, not to get too deep into the weeds with this, but you file for it and you get a judgment, but the clock is still running a little bit.
Yeah.
So she got 90% caught up, and then the clock is still, the meter is still running, I guess. So she's been making payment plans on that.
Yep.
And we've been getting late fees.
Yep.
And because we don't have a third-party management, those late fees come to us.
Exactly.
So even though we don't want anybody to be late, even though we don't want anybody to be behind, we'll take the extra money.
Yeah, absolutely. It's almost $200 for the late fee.
Yeah, because
for each person.
Yeah, because it's 10% of rent.
Yeah.
So what's our cash flow? Our cash flow is $400 per door per month, right?
It is.
Which is ridiculous for Class A rentals. We've been able to keep expenditures low and be slowly raising rents. When we set this up, we were thinking $150, maybe $200 per door per month. We've gotten things stabilized and we are doing really great on month over month cash flow. And what's awesome is, so a late fee gives us 50% more profit on any one door.
Yep.
We'll take it.
Yep.
Everything is going great. We've got it here on a spreadsheet that's just out of my visual range. We're sitting on $66,000.
Yep. And
about $16,000 of that is tenant-held security deposits.
Yep.
So about $50,000 is our money. We've got $50,000. We think that that's a pretty good cushion because we've got a big mortgage that we have to pay, and we want to make sure that if anything were to be vacant, we've never had any vacancies. We've never had anything. We've had some turnovers.
Right.
But we've been able to basically fill those turnovers without any lost rent.
Yep.
So we did a distribution Q2. We're looking at doing a distribution Q4. We've got a tax bill coming up in August.
Yep.
That'll be about $22,000.
Correct.
And we'll be getting 2 rents between now and then. Plus, we already have $50,000, so we're okay. So we think we're setting ourselves up for another distribution in Q4, similar to what we did in Q2.
Yeah, hopeful. Yep.
And yeah, things are looking really great. I don't think that we have anything. There's another guy who's a little bit behind, or
yeah, he was a little bit behind. We went on a payment plan. He got called up to 0, And so he is caught up to zero right now, and he hasn't paid July's rent, but it is July 3rd.
July 3rd.
So he's not late
I need
yet.
to adjust my watch. My watch still says July 2nd. It's July 3rd, everybody. Want everybody to have a happy, safe Thanksgiving. The fireworks and your crazy uncle should be happy July 4th.
Yeah, you said Thanksgiving.
No, I didn't.
You did. He did.
Well, we wanted to have a happy Thanksgiving
Well,
too. We're just not there yet. I'm thankful for this great nation.
There you go. There you go. I'll take it.
So have a happy and safe July 4th, Independence Day. Hopefully the fireworks and your crazy uncle will be the biggest stressors in your life. These rentals don't have to cause you any stress because they are going so great.
Yeah,
going so wonderful.
They're going well.
That's all we have. Listen, we're very willing to show bank statements. We're very willing to show not only how much money we have in the bank, but also where the money is flowing. And there is no crazy, funky transactions or anything like that. I probably overpush that because I know that not everybody who is involved in syndications across the nation is feeling that right now, especially in Lancaster County. I just want to be 100% transparent that we take the fiduciary responsibility of your money very seriously. And whatever we have to do to demonstrate trust, if there's ever anybody that wants to say, hey, I want to see XYZ, we are an open book. We're a small enough group that we can show anything. Also, if anybody ever wants to have any conversations like, hey, why did you make this decision? Help me understand, help me learn, help me become a better investor. Sheldon and I have each been doing this for about 20 years. Mm-hmm. So we would love to tell you why it is that we're doing things the way we are and have those great conversations. So that's about all the babbling I can do. So have a happy 4th of July, everybody. We'll get this video out to you all later on today.